Chop it up. 101 Podcast Thursday. What up, though? It's the rock boss, SiegelCapone, Mayor of Moguls. And this time it's being brought to you in part by some real king shit. Gonna jump right into it to say, no matter what, I'm a father every day, and I did enjoy my day doing one of my passions, which was cooking, of course. Got to chop it up and kick it with some people, just feeling good, but you know, to get right into it, why the fuck we can't just have our day, ladies? Can we ever just have our day without having all the stats and comments about all the mamas that do it every day, all day, by they self day, and all this other type of shit, you know? It's Father's Day, just let us be cool, because it's kind of fucked up to the ones that are real fathers, you know? Like, don't throw shade on our day, let us shine as bright as we can, you know? And while we celebrate it, for our people, one of the greatest days is Juneteenth, June 19th, which is the day the slaves were freed and we became independent. It's the Black Independence Day. So if you celebrate any holiday in the year, that should be a day that you definitely celebrate. And for 9 years, shout out to Kong, another successful event and movement, and I was honored to be ahead of putting the graphics together for the event this year. So looking forward to an even better year next year, a bigger year, and hopefully I'm locked in already to do even more next year. Shit been confusing as fuck too. It still feel like winter around this motherfucker. Like, I didn't even know if I was about to do this podcast in a hoodie or not. I started to, but I'm cool now. I'm under the light, so I'm feeling the glow and the warmth, you know. But I feel like I had ran out of juice and my battery died for a minute, so I had to recharge up last week and really just, you know, get that heaviness off my heart. Now I'm ready to get back loose again, get back to it, chopping it up, you know. Reality will speak. But it just seemed like the pressures of the world don't never stop. Every day is something else that's gonna challenge you, some type of adversity, something that lies ahead to make you have to calculate, use your brain to execute some moves out here. You know, you can't never stop moving, you can't never get too comfortable, and that's why I don't see why people are so controlling and so possessive over shit that they can never own. Life is just a lease itself. Use this motherfucker and ride it till the wheels fall off, you know? And throughout this podcast, I will be dedicating it to the life of one of my co-workers, Giovanni Smith, Tony, star of Deceitful Passions, a movie I got to be a part of the production on. Shout out to Beezy, Renika. It's just crazy that you get a chance to be around somebody and you feel how great their spirit is and you have fun with them every time you're around, and you get to see a star being born or talent starting to shine. And I still haven't even seen the finished product yet because I missed the premiere, but it's just sad that we can't take life, like I said, it's just a lease itself. We can't take time for granted. So if it's anybody that you need to patch it up with or that you truly love and feel for, make sure they can feel it and they know it, and give them their roses while they here, because it could be just like this and you gone the next day or the next hour or minute. So know how precious life is and continue to want to channel to this positive energy. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get back to community and we gotta get back to love and peace and some type of joy out of this life, because it's just being lost at every second, and it seems like death is just getting closer and closer. It's kind of scary, but at the same time, I mean, we don't have control. We just gotta live it and enjoy it. Once again, rest in peace, Giovanni. And we'll be back. Chop it up. Reality Speaks.
Okay, 300 false gate woofers, riding with a cougar, indigo hookah. I'm about the moolah. Blow on my tuba, let me dive like a scuba, like I'm wet as a ruler. Legs on my neck like a jeweler. I'm a pin her to the seat till she can't maneuver. Corona's in the cooler, I'm a rider, she a shooter. Throwing that deuce up, juiced up, checking the mirror for Medusas while I'm banging her acoustic. Nosy lanes pointing, I don't need your 2 cents. I deliver them goods, it's all exclusive, inclusive. Panties stay up where the roof is. Music to the max so they can't hear oohing. She like to leave a body print in my cushion, fogging up the windows like we blowing on percussion. Sexual seduction, I'm always into something. If you love that horsepower, I'ma end the discussion. Got the trunk on blast, honeys get smashed. Rose for that ass, I'm blowing cash. Keep the trunk on blast, trunk on blast. Keep the trunk on blast. So what, you mad? Got the trunk on blast, honeys get smashed. Rose for that ass, I'm blowing cash. Keep the trunk on blast, trunk on blast. Keep the trunk on blast. So what, you mad? A breeze, I'm unstoppable. Lamborghini Papa goes in the camel toes, hitting mommies that's tropical. Lying pathological, bend them in all positions possible. They love the sun, I'm prodigal. So behind these walls is conjugal. Talk wet, we soluble. Get you out your Malibu and ride, cause I got a lot of dough. Let's see how far these dollars go. Move your molecules, your 2 friends cool. I take 3 like Tolliver, twist them like Oliver. Drink me like $100 bottle, swallow up. Send a patient home waiting for the follow-up. I'm a leader, not a follower. These niggas D-lead, never call them up. Might seem a little bossy, that's baller stuff. Diamond in the rough, shining in them bucks. Holding a deluxe Denali, riding a big truck. Come lounge on these ass, wipe your face when you sit up. Fix your makeup in the mirror and turn the music up. Got the trunk on blast, honeys get smashed. Rose for that ass, I'm blowing cash. Keep the trunk on blast, trunk on blast. Keep the trunk on blast. So what, you mad? Got the trunk on blast, honeys get smashed. Rose for that ass, I'm blowing cash. Keep the trunk on blast, trunk on blast. Keep the trunk on blast. So what, you mad? Right dirty, the trunk closed. Hey, you was banging out the dashboard. I'm throwing dummies like I'm on a crash course. This life with no brakes, smash floor. We got the music, honey, shake they ass for. God we trust on the bucks, call me a cash lord. Fashion, interior, traveling, spend the whole month gone. Whipping that cream on ice, that's cold stone. King on the gold throne, making votes, hold on. Shiny ass grill, I ain't got no fronts on. Mr. Domino, sugar, I got a bone on. Bite down in the headrest, doggy style Boston terrorist. Sexy in need of a therapist, getting birthday suit and I'm wearing it. Take the cake and ice and know that mouth is velvet. Matters and lifestyles, what I'm banging ain't sacred. You gotta keep the cat narrative. You
Chop, chop, chopping it up. It's the Rock Boss Bully, SiegelCapone, Reality Speaks. Man, just sitting here, it's crazy how this last week just been, where it's just been wild. You know, all the local award shows is coming up. You know, they starting to come out here, and I be seeing people go to these award shows, and the next day you see the losers just so mad, and fans that supported them so mad that they didn't get nominated or they didn't win. And I just be like, damn, year after year, this is how y'all act over something that whoever put the team together and designed this, they did it to show love and support for our local artists, because we like our own industry in itself here. So we don't have a lot of opportunities, especially to some of these artists, where it's free. It's just total honor and recognition. And it just shows that our sportsmanship or whatever that we supposed to have is just lacking. It's not there, because we got to do better work, better quality work, show more love and support of each other, and stand together as a city and push these events to become as huge as possible so they can compete against the BET Awards, or, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Source even had its own award show at one point in time, and now the magazine and everything ain't even really popping like that. But while it was there, it was a national event, a national press, you know, so anything can become great. Just always know that. It's all about who stands behind it and support it. Let's push it out there. So stop competing through these local award shows. Work hard, get your recognition, honor those who out here winning, and get connected and network with them, so you get an opportunity to work with some of these artists and get to know these artists before y'all just be putting them down like, oh, my man's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what that artist put in and how they even got recognized for their awards. So we need to come together on that. And I don't think that the negativity should even exist in that arena, period. And maybe y'all could chime in and tell me, you know, what is it about? Somebody be real and tell me why y'all be feeling so salty about that. Kind of disappointed, you know, because the Warriors didn't win the title this year. They let the Raptors get them, and it's crazy how 1 week can change, you know, because I was during the game last week, and now just 1 week later, we got the NBA draft going on, as well as LeBron and the Lakers got Anthony Davis, and they got rid of Ball and Ingram, but they got to keep Kuzma, which was cool, and I think it's really the hidden gem. So giving up the 4th pick, which I think Pelicans end up trading it for somebody, DeAndre Hunter or somebody. So they all just making moves now with the picks. But basically the Lakers got AD, and they gave up Lonzo, Josh Hart, and Ingram for him. And hey, I knew the Lakers was gonna do it, and even though they always was a team that I supported, I've been asking people, like, you know, how do you support your team if they pick up somebody you always felt was an enemy? Because that's how close I am with the rivalry with the Pistons, and everything that LeBron did, you know, to me just always overhyped. And even now people still say that he's better than KD, and I just don't see how or where, you know. But at the same time, I support him now because he's on one of my favorite all-time teams. The only time I really betted against the Lakers was when they was going against the Pistons. But I always supported Magic because he was from here. He from Michigan. So it's kind of that love-hate relationship you develop even when the Pistons was beating on Kobe. And I really was like, yeah, Kobe just want to be Jordan, you know. At the end of the day, you saw him get 81 points. You had to appreciate his game and how he was a better shooter from long range and everything than Jordan. And he had that killer instinct, you know. So I still end up loving him over the course of his career. And he even went out with 60 points in his last game. So still a huge Laker fan. My mama loved the Lakers. She loved purple, you know. So I'm always connected to Lakerland, and now all I can say is yes, it's gotta be showtime now. Whatever they do, whether they get another star or they just get some pieces to go around them, which I think is the best thing to do too. And hey, we gonna see. It's wide open, and maybe they do end up getting the title, and I'll be happy for him, you know. It's the end of his career. Let him do what he could do. Let the world debate on who's the best, whatever. But it's his career. It's already been great. All he can do is add to it now. And then it get past the Davis and he continue to carry the torch. So, you know, I'm just waiting for the free agency though. I'm following everything. I'm a diehard fan, so I just want to see where the power shifts and, you know, what's the teams, you know. But it's just unfortunate that the only reason why my team even lost this year is how do you lose your two of your top 3 stars in back-to-back games in the finals. It's just like never been heard of, or you never seen it. You done seen stars come back and play broke up and play hurt and sick, but damn, just down not just for the game, but basically the whole year. Next year they lost. So the Warriors gonna be a challenge team, and all I can say is I hope Steph is ready and he can do whatever he can do to will himself to an MVP type season and still carry the team at least until Clay could get back, maybe in time for the playoffs or something. But KD still might leave, or, you know, he not gonna be there at least for the next year. So it's unfortunate that that's the way they lost the title, because I feel like if they was totally healthy, Toronto probably wouldn't even been that much of a competition for them. But it is what it is. Looking forward to next year. I'ma still be a Warrior fan forever. I'm looking forward to seeing the next arena, and like I said, I think Steph gonna have to come with that die-hard will, him and Draymond or whoever they got, to continue to push the team at least until Clay get back, and then, you know, see what happens from there. But we'll be back. Chop it up. Reality Speaks. Yeah, chop it up. It's the rock boss SiegelCapone. It's favorite part of the show. That's the shit I don't like. That's the shit I don't like. We exposing the fraudulent. I just want to get to one little point, and that's just, you know, those who want all the effort and ain't put in none. No effort at all. Like, how could you sit around and know somebody doing something that's progressive? I'm working on something over here, and you just gonna sit around and watch every day somebody putting in the pieces, just working and scrambling and hustling and just investing, working on it, falling, trying to come up with different ideas, playing A, B, C, D, all the fucking grind to try to make this shit work and make this shit be what it's supposed to be. And you just gonna watch, sit back and not do nothing. You ain't gonna never jump in. I can't throw you the ball and you assist and help a little bit. But then when I get on and I'm winning, popping champagne, pulling up in the car, got girls all around, then you want to join. It's steaks, lobster, all this shit all already on the table. You will eat all fucking day, but you won't put in no type of effort to help build. Nigga gotta act like he got octopus arms and shit and just be around here trying to juggle all this shit by itself. Y'all don't understand what community does. It lightens the load. I ain't gotta carry the weight of the world on just my shoulders. I got people holding me up, watching my front, back, side to side, and I could just be forward, looking direct, tunnel vision coming at you, giving it to you live and direct every single time. I ain't never gotta worry about nothing. You know how comfortable that would be for everybody to be that balance within each other? Oh my God. If you could just think about how that is for 1 second, man, that shit means everything in the world. So why wouldn't you put forth the effort to come help? But you want to sit and celebrate the win. Because remember, I told y'all when I thought that the Warriors was going to get the title, and it's just crazy how this season went, just to go back to them for a minute and touch on it. DeMarcus wasn't even supposed to play, but he ended up coming back and then got re-injured and came back again. KD goes down, come back, and then goes down for a whole year. Don't even know how his career about to be. Then you got Clay, who had been playing and had got hurt a little bit early, but been back healthy, and he goes out for a year. Or almost a year. That's just crazy. You never know the circumstances. So the sense of urgency, because even back to rest in peace, Giovanni just premiered his first movie and already got plans in the works for doing other stuff, and boom, gone, just like that. The Lord called them home, and that's just crazy because we don't have time to not have that sense of urgency to continue working on what's gonna make you happy, your dreams, your goals, your love, your peace first. The money gonna come. If you keep moving, you keep networking, you keep meeting, you keep putting in the work, you out there digging, putting in that effort, that table gonna grow quicker, it's gonna grow bigger, and now we all deserve to sit here and eat together. Let's hold hands and let's pray and let's bless this food and then distribute it to those in need, and we can help and make a difference. Or is that too much for y'all? Because that's bold as hell and that's selfish if you just want to hurry up and go get some money and then go run off in a cubby hole somewhere with it. Or, like I said, you sit there and just watch somebody put their blood, sweat, and tears in, and you could have jumped in and assisted whenever. Might even be getting pulled and asked, man, can you do this? And you just gonna keep being denied? No access? You never jump in to help? You've been exposed. That's some fake ass fraudulent shit. Cause you need to get the fuck away from me, no matter who you is. If that's how you feel, especially if I then jumped in and helped and assisted you on some shit. I'm pushing you and you never give push back. damn, that's fucked up. And it's those types, like I said, y'all gotta get exposed and we gotta move y'all to the side because the community got each other's back. And it don't matter. We all could jump in and be the leader and walk in front for a minute. Go ahead, get your selfie on if that's what you need. But shit, long as we all stay in that line and we pushing and this our whole community, we linked in, we can keep marching forward and we can make that difference. So come on, man. Chop it up. Chop it up with me. We'll be back. We're gonna take a break, come back for this topic. It's about to get real spicy, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Chopping it up. It's the Rock Boss Bully, SiegelCapone. Oh yeah, it's that time. We're about to get into this topic right quick. And the topic for the night is, why don't women come to the table with what she has to offer? Like, we always see or feel, to me, I always feel like we so pressured to impress a woman just to even get her name sometimes. Because they come with all these sets of rules or the approach or the feeling and the vibe and this, or you gotta have this and look like this and drive like this and be this tall and weigh this and have, man, all this fucking shit we gotta calculate just to ask this bitch name? Oh my God. Oh yeah, and for this segment, I definitely need y'all to take y'all heart and y'all feelings out of that. But come on, for real though, what about what we need? What can you offer me? Can I calculate some shit on you right quick? What you gotta look like? What you gotta smell like? What you gotta have on? What you gotta drive? What you gotta offer? Can you cook? Do you clean? Do you got a job? Do you this? You know what I'm saying? Let me run down the list on you and what your standards look like. Cause I don't see men challenging enough to even know what they want. But when you got a man that's well established for himself, educated, a true leader, we gotta have some type of pushback too. Cause it's just like, I'm not about to live like that, where it's like every time I come in contact with a female, it's this instant tension in the room that's gotta go up because y'all just so funny acting with the way y'all accept shit now. And it's crazy, like, did men just really push your back to the wall like that? That everything is about being defensive and so locked up in the box and really, to me, unsure of yourself. I don't know. But it's just crazy because it shouldn't take that much work just to say, hi, what's your name, dude? Can I get to know you? You know, just like the basic shit. Why complicate shit more than it has to be? I just don't see, we don't have enough masculine leaders here no more. The men have did a total role reversal to where whatever happened to we standing as kings and knowing that this woman has to come in with this in order to sit here, in order to be here, in order to speak here, in order to definitely have authority here. And it's just like, man, we gotta value ourselves a lot more than that, because women, I really just wish it was a way we could sit together and we could do one big ass podcast or forum or conference with Q&A and all that, where we could break down the man-woman creation from the spiritual to the natural to what we all think or believe in, and just start a real comparison, so not only we could get down to what I believe and know to be the truth anyway, is that man is the head, woman. Because first of all, you shouldn't even be with a man if you don't trust him and if he can't lead you in the direction that your life should go, as long as you're attached to this man. But you got so many women that's trying to lead and control that the man is following. And it's always off course because y'all don't really have the balance in yourself without the head. So women, y'all kind of just be all over the place, and sometimes we be just trying to get y'all to calm down and slow down a little bit. All right, boo, just chill, boo. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But man, some of y'all so savage, it's hard to even get a word in sometimes. Like, man, fuck it. Just let her do what she do, because if I let her tap into my emotions, it's all fucked up. So it's killing me, and like the stress, and I think we out here degrading ourselves and doing too much. And I be just laid back in the cut like, I'm chilling a little bit because I study y'all. And if I really even just step forward to even show you real interest, then you should really take that as a compliment and an honor, because I just don't find interest in 80% or more of women that I come in contact with. So you gotta be a real type of gem that I get to know on a certain level to even hold the interest, especially when it's so hard to get in. Nobody wants to date, nobody exchange numbers and have real human contact like we used to. So it's all fucked up to me anyway. But one question I do get, and what I would ask off rip, is how many men would even challenge a woman outside money and sex? Because when you take those two elements out of what should always start from the attraction, the vibe, the chemistry, and then branch out from there. But we got everything scrambled and out of order, and that's why it's not working, because you throw the physical sex and the money aspect into it, and now it's a conflict back and forth, who on what level with what. And it's crazy, because you remove those and then you have to start telling me, what's your other human qualities? Are you nurturing, caring, supportive, responsible, organized? I mean, you gotta have characteristics about yourself that fits in and completes puzzles where I might be a little off in some of my characteristics. We gotta find a balance, which, like I said, that's where the chemistry comes in. Oh, I don't really know how to do things like that, so you could teach me shit. Oh, I don't joke enough. All right, be funny then. Because, yeah, I've been through some shit. I might be serious, or vice versa. You just never know how it's going to interact until you put it together. And then you find the balance and the chemistry of learning each other and giving it that time to progress. And take the money out of y'all life and out of y'all relationships. No matter what kind of relationship it is, it should never be based on financial loss or gain, or who does more, or who got what. That's all man-made. If you do it once, you could do it repeatedly. Keep getting it. Replace it. It's nothing to live, die, fight, or argue over. It don't make you who you are. And if you feel like that, I'm going to pray for you, because you're evil. Basically. You'll do anything in this life. I can't trust you. So it's like, now we can really mix together and get down to deeper depths within each other if we remove that. And even if we get into it, it don't matter, But it shouldn't be something we hang over each other in our relationship while we're always continuing to grow anyway. So we use everything outside the money and sex to keep it going. And that should be the focus. And that way we wouldn't be so possessive, jealous, evil, ranting and raging over the money and the sex. It's stupid. And you should be tired of it too. But, I would extend my apologies and ask, ladies, are y'all really offended by strong men that knows his creation, knows not to dog you? Like I said, a natural king is somebody you can follow and look up to, that you can learn from, that can complete you in 100% ways that you need. Because I seen this little comment a while ago, and this lady got real offensive and offended by the fact that I asked, why is women always asking a man's status based on how much money he got? And if she was 100% financially free, why wouldn't she date somebody that ain't got money? because you don't know the story behind why he don't have money. But if he complete everything else, but he just ain't got no money, you still wouldn't date him, and you 100% financially stable. It's not gonna hurt you at all, whether he got money or not. That makes you 100% independent, as you should be anyway. But you got money, or like I said, you ain't got no worries, but you can't date him because of whatever his financial journey is. Then hey, that's cutting you out of some good men, great opportunities, you know. And that's what's wrong with women when y'all think so vaguely about materialistic things and money and bullshit. To me, like, you know, y'all supposed to be smarter than that, especially now. Come on, it's 2019, about to be 2020 in a minute. But I ain't mean to offend nobody or nothing. I know I'm kind of loose, open, and like I said, I say what I feel and do what I like. So I'm just being real though, just being honest, you know. But I'm just playing, and I want you to be open. You know, we joke like that in the hood with each other. We comfortable and free. I ain't hanging on your words, and I don't want you to hang too much on mine. But do take it for the truth that, you know, I'm speaking of. But I'm gonna let y'all calm down, and then I'm gonna hit y'all off with something. Get back to the music, get back to the life, and we gonna keep it going. Chopping it up. Chopping it up. It's the rock boss SiegelCapone. Shouts out to another great show, great moment that I get to spend, and you know, like I said, this is my own self-inventory, really. So, you know, definitely shout out to those who follow, like, support, share, donate, everything, and catching on, or whatever the impact of the show can give you. You know, just always trying to be real encouragement, because that is the motivation for the day. Is, you know, we got to start praising each other, praise your people more, and just see how they react when you give them they roses while they here, because they might not be here tomorrow. But when you just give people they roses, it make them feel better. It encourages them, it motivates them. You know, we always point out each other's flaws, and, you know, let that build the boil over on each other. But more than anything, we just all need extra encouragement, and that's why your family should support you no matter what you do. Yeah, I just started trying this yesterday, but damn, support me, because I think I could do this. Y'all ain't gonna encourage me? Like I said, I'm putting in the work already. All I need is some little assistance, jump in to help me here and there. And sometimes the help is just, dang, you getting cold with that, or I'm gonna send you a couple people that want to get some work. You know what I'm saying? Anything, encourage goes a long way. They really do. So, you know, more than that though, is just cherish, appreciate yourself, and you'll get better quality out of people though. The more you love yourself, like I said, the better energy you can give. Because when you go outside, you want to be somebody that touch hearts. You know, that's kind of like my man's Giovanni. He really just touched the room, and you felt his energy, and he was joking and having fun the whole way through the takes and everything. And I couldn't wait to see the movie, and it's like, damn, I wasn't expecting that one of us wouldn't even be here. Like, you know, I don't want to leave on a sad note, but this show is dedicated in honor to him, and rest in peace. And I still can't wait to get my copy of the movie now, for sure, for sure. And it's gonna be a classic forever, and I ain't gonna never forget about you. And I'm pretty sure you touched hearts. And like I said, we all gotta praise each other, give each other roses and encouragement, and let's continue touching the world and moving together as a community. Chop, chop, chop it up with me, man. Rock Boss Bully, SiegelCapone Podcast 101. And we out. 300.